think back to the Warriors as a franchise, when you played for them, both as a rookie and a vet, how have things changed?
Well, I think it's a difference, in the approach from ownership. I think that's huge. But the fans, they've always come out. They've always been some of the best fans in the league. And the Warriors franchise has come so far since being a bottom-dwelling team.
Here's Skinny. Green with the rebound. Pass to Harkless. Here's Looney. He's covered by Ingram. 5 to shoot. A deep three from Thompson. And the Warriors get it back.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Here's Skinny. The Warriors pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
Tipped away. Thompson for 3. That one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
And it's Ingram missing.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Russell feeling it out a bit. The pass to Thompson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Pass the ball. Here is Skinny. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tension.
How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Pass to Poole. Now Thompson. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Green down low with Looney. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's Thompson. And it's Poole in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Skinny. Kept alive. Davis shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Poole. He has 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Skinny in his last game against the Nuggets was tremendous. He had 42 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Yeah, Greg, it's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he could be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Clock is at 3. Here's Davis. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 8. Out to the right wing. Here's Poole. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's over the last 40 years a steady decline in offensive rebounds, largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to just you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curry land in the 4 position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition and trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end. Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Ball, the pass to Skinny. Takes it out to see over ball. Here's Looney. Got a hand on it. Here is Skinny. He's covered by Thompson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Davis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Davis has got 13.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
You know what, Greg, you're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory to play now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Russell. Back to Thompson for the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Ball, the pass to Skinny. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 13.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Thompson outside. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the 2 guys that are on my mind, they definitely could talk trash with the best of all time, and that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day, yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard of him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
Well, by far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those 2 guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, well, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too.
And you couldn't hide a smile either. Range jumper. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And Kevin, when you really need a bucket, go to one of the premier scorers in this game, Klay Thompson, baby.
Here's Skinny. And the Pelicans miss again. Warriors leading by 3. To the inside. Harkless. Green breaking loose. And Mo Harkless, the basket on the assist by Russell.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. And this lead the scores.
And 101 left to play here in the 4th. Over in the corner, Harkless. It falls!
Already one of the league's more creative assist men, Russell making people around him better.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
He's got the attitude for this kind of pressure. You know, Draymond loves the big moment.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books. This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Davis on the follow.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Being a lottery pick often comes with high expectations, but Russell has shaped into a quality NBA player. Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Skinny, they grab their own miss with the second effort. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Edge Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What you love about Thompson, I mean, the competitive nature. He loves to play the game.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Klay Thompson.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. It's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're leading by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Off target. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.